Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in here live on Beaufort's Own. We got a cross classification mashup, a big one to start here the season weather makeup game as Beaufort High hosted Fort Dorchester High School, which is across the way. Beaufort High coming out in their all green unis. As usual at home. First home contest of the season, postponed a little bit due to the weather. A lot of storms coming down. Was able to manage to get that Hilton Head Christian versus Battery Creek game, which was it was fun. I was hoping some of my equipment would survive during in that rain, but we made it through, and of course we were able to get you this game here as well. So how often do you get Monday night football in high school? And then we get to cover two games a week. So we get a game here on Monday, we get another game on Friday. Will be a Well Branch as they take on Hardyville on Friday. But missed the coin toss just a little bit there. So as you see, Fort Dorchester is going to get the ball first. Beaufort High won the toss. They did defer to the second half, so they'll be getting the ball during the start of the third quarter here. So interested to get underway. It's going to be some great action. I forgot to mention my name is Javon Livingston. I'll be doing it all for you tonight as usual. If you are familiar with the stream, if you're not, bear with me. Be patient with me sometimes. I am the cameraman. I am the commentator. I am the graphics, the stream controller. I do everything all here by myself, so a little bit of complex setup here, but able to get it done. So just bear with me sometimes here. But the kickoff is about to get underway here at Beaufort High School. Looks like they're having a little bit of a playlist trouble there to start the kickoff off. A little onside kick to start off there. And Beaufort High is going to get the ball. Oh no, it's that Fort Dorchester ball. What's the call there? And to start it off, and ladies and gentlemen, how beautiful is that? If you're Beaufort High School, but also if you're a classic football fan, if you've been following the NFL, they are trying to get rid of those surprise onside kicks as well. And you take away an element from the game when you have to pre-announce an onside kick. You don't get the opportunity to have plays like that if you have to announce that you are doing the onside kick, and what a great strategy there to open up Coach Liber and catch them off sides there. Collar, the man at QB, starting it off for Beaufort High School this year. 12 minutes on the clock in a short pass into the backfield. That one's going to go nowhere fast. They're going to lose some yardage on that one. I apologize. They're actually going to keep the clock rolling on that one. I thought he was tackled out of bounds, but they're going to call the stop of forward progress there inbounds. So we're just a couple of seconds behind, but we'll catch up here shortly. So we'll be all right. Second down in 14 as we get ready to go here. Got a man in motion, handoff, trying to find some room and to run into a group of Patriots there in the white jerseys. And a different look for Fort D. They got the black helmets with the blue detail on the white jerseys as well, with the blue as well. So nice look there for Fort Dorchester with the black and white. And a lot of teams trying to go opposite nowadays with the intense heat, starting to pick up and things like that. So and Collar, the QB, is rocking that number 2 dual sport athlete, plays basketball as well. Got to see him a little bit last season. Short pass and just going to be too high. Tried to get his man, Keandre Jenkins. That ball is going to be incomplete. We're going to use this time to catch up on the time since we were a little bit behind there. And we should be in sync by the time this ball is snapped. Punt almost blocked, able to get it off there just in enough time. Ball is going to be returned by Aiden Rutledge. over there on the left-hand side. First down and 10
Tackled by James Thomas.
for the Patriots as they get ready to go here. And nothing much ado. Some a good strong start to defense there for your Fort Dorchester Patriots. And both of these teams are in the midst of a lot. They a couple of years removed from a state championship run. Beaufort in 2022, Fort Dorchester 2023 in their respective classifications. But since then, Beaufort last year they struggled with a lot of injuries. I mean, a lot of big injuries on their team. So I don't think they were too far off as far as what talent they could have had last year. But definitely a lot of big injuries that caused them to be behind the ball. And then Fort Dorchester, a lot of transferring out of the school led to them going 6-6 last year. But they lost in the second round of the playoffs though to Somerville, and it's never a bad thing when you lose to Somerville. First down carry though.
No gain on the play.
It's going to be stopped at the line. Second down and 10. Looks like where they'll mark it. They'll give them a couple yards there. About 9.5. So we'll just put 9 on the board.
Tackled by Keon.
And two backs to a side, trying to run around the right sideline, shaking off some defenders there. Flores Matthews gets a nice carry there for about 8 yards. And actually, they're going to shorten it right there. So third down and 3 is what we're going to have here. And we are going to get a timeout for Dorchester there, first of the half, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to take a break, and we'll be right back here on Beaufort's Own.
Beaufort Eagles would like to take time to
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After the timeout break, change of QB for Fort Dorchester because Matthews' helmet came off. So one play is going to be a completion, which you're not expected, and that's going to be a first down for Fort Dorchester there.
Young on the tackle. 13 Simpson for a first down.
And that's nice on them to just come out and keep throwing. You take your starting quarterback out and you put him out. He steps off from him because his helmet comes out, and they switch it up. Looking for some room, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. Chaz Brown. And just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, this game is brought to you by Beaufort County Television, our title sponsor for this 2025 and 2026 school year, second year in a row being our sponsor. Big shout out to the guys over at BCTV for believing us. Bear with me as you see the sun just come out just a little bit. It's shining directly over here in our eyes up here on top of the press box. Reminder, we're not in the bleachers. We're all the way up in the crow's nest, so we're above everybody. And if you've been to Beaufort High before, that sun is coming almost right over that tree line. 6 o'clock start here, so we're going to see the most of that sunset uh, during this game here, starting an hour and a half early. And a short run is going to get him back to that original line. So the fourth down and 10 looks like. And a decent punt right there. Eyes him with the fair catch. It's going to be first down and 10 for Beaufort.
Catch for the Eagles, 25, and brings first and 10 for the Beaufort Eagles.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we still got time for sponsors to join us on the Beaufort Zone. You see it at the bottom. Send us an email at info@BeaufortZone.com. You can get involved here with us for less than $100 per game, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that is right. Less than $100 per game, and we are 501c3 non-profit, and we're looking for students to join us as it is a new school year. My beloved beloved students have gone on to greener pastures over at USC. Seems like that's where they always leave me to go, so I'm looking for more students to be able to join us. And don't forget to check out our YouTube page as well. Incomplete pass on first down, second down, and 10.
Intended for Isar. Second and 10.
And flag on the play. Let's see what the call is here. And it's going to be holding against the Eagles, so that's going to back them up.
20, second and long.
Collar drops back, going for a wide receiver screen, and he's got some room up the middle. Nice catch right there, Keandre Jenkins, but they lost 10 yards on that penalty, so a 10-yard play is going to make, instead of second down and 20, it's going to be third and 10. I apologize, forgot to update that graphic for you, ladies and gentlemen. But it was second down and 20 after that holding penalty, make it back third down and 10. So that's what penalties do. You successfully execute a play right there in the middle, wide receiver screen. Not often a high percentage play, and you execute it well, but now you're back at your original line to gain, or line of scrimmage there, 10 yards away still from a first down. So they got to get another chunk play here. And on this side of the field, on their own 25-yard line, don't seem like it's four-down territory either as well. Collar trying to find some room, takes off with it, and he's going to slide after a gain of about 5. And that's going to bring up the punt team. And there goes the cool breeze. You see the colors change. Don't worry, I didn't change the color temperature on the camera there, but man, they need to keep the temperature needs to stay right there. The sun just went right behind the clouds. We got a little bit of a breeze here going, and gotta love it. And he's gonna take it off of the run and out of bounds there. I thought he was gonna take a full speed sprint down the sideline there. Decided not to.
Returned by Rivers.
And also, don't leave me alone in the chat here, ladies and gentlemen. So I can see comments. I will respond to them. Keep me a little bit of company here, as long as you don't get too far out of hand, on the internet. But definitely looking forward to talking with some of you as you tune in here on tonight's matchup. The crowd slowly starts to file in here. Beginning of the game, we were about 15 minutes before. We were kind of making some, got a full house packed here tonight kind of jokes. But now the
The
crowd
Eagles would
slowly
like to thank
starting to fill out.
Marco Island Emeritus Signature Homes, banner sponsors for the Beaufort High School Eagles.
First down and 10, back to action. All the whistles have gone out. Play started. The play clock has rolled. And a short throw swing to the back. Trying to find some room. Pinball in his way, but doesn't get too far there. That's Kyrone
Gets the
Durant.
5.
And a long way out of the backfield, though. That's the one thing about that swing pass. If you're a running back, you kind of have to, it's perfect. It's made for you to get a running start towards that line. So you kind of swing, you kind of go back a little bit, just like a swing, and then you come forward. So even though it looks like he ran, about 5 yards or so on that play, only a gain of about 8 yards, second down and 8 there. And it looks like we might got a uniform violation there, a quick substitution for the Patriots. That's Devin Gates going to be out, and onto the field for him is Talon Sinclair. Second down and 8. Making his way, trying to avoid a defender, makes his way out. Long strides there, almost tried to get the first down, just short does Messiah Rivers. And a
56
nice
yard
scramble by him.
Andre Ellison.
And they're going to mark it just short. So third down in inches. And let's see if how the high school is going to adopt the tush push at this level so far. They're going to stay in the gun. Gonna be a dive from the gun here. And that's exactly what it's going to be, but it's going to be stopped on third and inches
Taking it back
in
to
the
the gun.
backfield.
Ryan Keon. Fourth
Keon
down.
getting into the backfield, making that play, fourth down and 2. And another fair catch called again by Eisem. Thought about taking it there, but realized he also Uh,
First and 10,
made a fair
Eagles.
catch sometime, so he's going to pause it there. Just over 2 minutes left to go here inside of the first quarter. First down and 10. And shout out to Misa Garzon, May River High School head boys soccer coach there, joining us in the chat. Fellow local sports attendee on the late night podcast, and a fan here of Beaufort's Own. Shout out to Misael Garzon, and a great father as well, man. I see you on social media. Shout out to Misa, man. First down and 10. There goes the handoff, trying to find Taroom. Good blocking, great hole.
Ice
Going to
on
get a
carry.
gain of about 8 yards there. Second down and 2. Isom gets the handoff once again. A big hole in the gain for a first down. What a burst. You can see right there, just burst right through the middle of the pulling guard right there. Didn't really grab anybody. And you see him a little disappointed there. He didn't get to touch anybody there. But it's all right, big guy. You'll get up next time, but you look good. That's Couch on the O-line that swung around there. First down and 10. Let me update the graphic for you here. Hand off to Isom once again. Short gain here. You're going to get about 4 yards there. It's probably going to make it second down and 6 here. Collar, hand off, short run up the middle, plowing forward. Almost gets the first down to end it right on the line. And so it's going to be third down in inches, but that might end the quarter right there. And Beaufort is already making their way to switch sides of the field, so I think they're going to let this clock roll out, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We'll take a break right here on Beaufort's Own. Second quarter on the way, all zeros on the board when we get back.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the action. Start of the second quarter, all zeros on the board. We got a third in inches. Actually, they're going to make it a third and 1, which is what I thought it was going to be. And we got a quick whistle right at the start. And it's going to be a timeout, Eagles, ladies and gentlemen. So unfortunately for you guys, we're going to take a break, and we're going to be right back here on Beaufort's Own. as the Eagles decide they're going to take a timeout.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're going to get started with the start of the second quarter. And if you look, it is 3rd and inches, but on the far side, they got the yard marker on the 49-yard line, but the ball is actually on the tip of it. And we got a fumble in the backfield trying to run it back and tackled down by Caller, the big man with the ball and the spike. That's going to be number 30, Casamania Milo, causing a little bit of mania right there, and definitely going to be a flag on the field for sure, probably because of the spike of the ball, but it's still going to be a turnover for Beaufort. And defense is out there, and so they're going to probably take some yards off there, march it back a little bit for the spike of the ball there for some unsportsmanlike conduct. But a bad handoff there, and a nice play right there from Milo to be right there for the Patriots. So the ball going to go back to the 45-yard line after the spike of the ball and the unsportsmanlike penalty. So first down and 10, though, however, for Dorchester. And a little bit of a reverse handoff, trying to go the other way, and Chaz Brown is right on it. And Chaz Brown gets off his man, and they try to let him go. Just a little bit of a touch block there. You see, they just touch him just a little bit because they're planning on going the other way, trying to climb to that second level. But because of the pressure it got there, that's teamwork on both sides of the edge there. They set that edge really well. They penetrated right there and allowed Chaz Brown to come in and make that play from the backside. So second down in about 17 here. Rivers looks for trying to get a screen in the middle and almost tipped by Chaz Brown. And that man is everywhere tonight. And Chaz Brown is playing on the D-line, and he's doing a DB celebration there when he's swiping his hands in the air and doing the seatbelt that stands for strapped in coverage when you're playing DB, man. Chaz Brown is having a heck of an opening day here tonight. And maybe all the games, I think if you're Beaufort, you might want to try to get all these games played on Monday. And Chaz Brown is going to play like this. Rivers, once again, taking a low snap, trying to find some room. The pressure is there. If there's anything for Beaufort, the D-line is on fire, and it's a Eagles flock in the backfield, and Rivers is down on the ground. But he finally gets up under his own power. It looks like it's going to be a shoulder injury, which isn't good. I didn't tell if he was left or right-handed there. Going to go to a shorter replay because I don't want to show him down on the ground there. But it looks like he's right-handed, so hopefully he'll be okay. But that left shoulder seemed to be banged up just a little bit there. So fourth down and a long way to go. Going to pull out the GPS and log on to MapQuest, if you will, for Dorchester. Eisen back to return, but hasn't returned anything so far tonight. Just all fair catches, playing it safe. And Decent going to be down at about the 31-yard line. First down and 10 for Beaufort High. Hey, handoff. Start of a nice hole there, but then it runs into about four Patriots right there, jamming it up there. So it's going to bring up second down, about 6 though. Still a nice average carry there for 4 yards, which is pretty much the goal if you're a running back. You finish the year with 4 yards per carry, you're on the money. Handoff once again. Jackson trying to find some room, and this time nowhere to go as Fort D's defense is there. So third down and 4 we go. Once again, with a second quarter shout out to our title sponsor, BCTV, the county station. You can also catch our games live on the county station as well, and the replays on the county station as well if you're watching on cable TV. And a high pass for a short gain there. Got about 3 yards. Fourth down and 2. So 4 yards on the catch. And so timeout. Fort D. We'll take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back here on Beaufort's Own.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After the timeout break, 4th and 2. The punt squad is on for Beaufort. And this time it is going to be fielded going down the right sideline. We do get a flag on the play. I believe that was Sinclair on the return. Let's see what the call is here. Got a block in the back there on the Patriots. So going to back them up just a little bit, 10 yards. So wipe out that return there, but still going to be first down and 10 for the Patriots. But instead of a little further up, the ball is going to be placed on about the 27-yard line. And Adamski, quick throw to the right side, new quarterback in and quickly broken up on the play. That's going to be number 22. Aaron Days getting in there, making the play. Apologize, our replay is acting a little funky on us right there, doing a little bit of a 1-2 step. But Adam Days coming in there, making the play. Excuse me, Aaron Days. And Adamski in, as we noticed, like I said, like I mentioned before, Rivers on his last series, he went out and he was holding his shoulder. Now, it was his non-throwing shoulder, but you're still going to need that arm to put yourself in position to throw the ball. Legal procedure is going to back them up, so second down and 20. Long way to go if you are the Patriots, but anything is possible if you're a Kevin Garnett fan. Adamski with two in the backfield, handoff to the left, and there's the big guy making himself known. Welcome back, Jaden Simmons. And I'm excited to see the big fella back. Took a season off, got into an accident, and Jaden Simmons back onto the field. You want to talk about one of those injuries that Beaufort High was missing last year? Was okay pretty much to play, but sat him out just to make sure he was okay because he is playing a high contact sport. Don't want to get in a tough accident and then go out there thinking you're okay playing the football. Nice job by his dad and by his circle to make sure he stayed out for the season. That's just a healthy decision on his crew right there. So, but nice to see him back in there making a play. Flag on the field, and that's going to be on the Patriots. They are going to back up once again. And so they got a very long way to go. I'm not even going to try to bother counting the yardage on that, but it is at least about 30 yards there, or just under here if you are Fort D. And more flags on the field barely before that even got off. So that time it is going to be on the Eagles, so they're going to move them up a little bit. And that's probably being hungry for trying to get that safety. I think that's what Beaver and that D-line, they wanted to pin the tail back. As third and long, you're not really worried about a run. You know they're going to probably try to pass it to get outside the end zone. So they're pinning their ears back, and they were probably trying to get that safety. Those D linemen, Chaz Brown and Jaden Simmons, they were excited to get one there. But it's probably going to have to wait to another down. Play is off. Adamski trying to find some room. Pressure is there. And another sack for Beaufort High. And who is it this time that got there first? Chaz Brown. Once again, that man is on fire tonight, Chaz Brown. Uh, it might be late for, uh, to get weekly player of the week honors, on your local news stations, but Chaz Brown is making a late submission to probably get, or an early submission to week 2 or week 1, since technically this is a week 0 game, to be a player of the week because he's on fire right now so far. He is definitely rolling. So fourth down and long now here. And a short bounce. And somehow I missed a little bit of time, and I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. But instead of 5:30, it is 4 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first half. I apologize. I'm maybe explaining during that replay. I think I stopped the clock while I was looking at that. Apologize. But first down and 10. Jamin Odom. Jamin Odom in the chat, former Beaufort High wide receiver. Shout out to Jamin Odom watching. And Misa, yes, the defense is looking great. And thank you for noticing the new graphics, the new updates. You know what I'm saying? New scoreboard, new break. BCTV actually updated their logo as well, different from last year. So a couple of different things here on the stream this year. And then, it's back to me being solo for right now. No, the amazing Tristan Roberts is not here on the call. Would have loved to see him out here for another year. Is that official? And a little bit of a referee's timeout there. Give him get a little bit of water in the system, playing on an off day. And a nice handoff. Isn't playing in the backfield, listed as a wide receiver. Outside linebacker DB, but getting the bulk of the carries here tonight for Beaufort High. Second down, and he gains about 5 on that play. And then got Broadwater, the running back up front, looking to lead block. I apologize, that wasn't Broadwater. That was Scandlin, the defensive end, but Fort D getting into the backfield, getting their fair share now, trying to get some get back there. And the first one there to stop the contact was Milo. He's the one that got that fumble. And Eisen was upset because if they hadn't blown that whistle, he did break that original tackle, and he would have got out of that. So that's going to be a loss there. A third down and 8 is where we're going to spot that. And looks like we might get an encroachment Fort D. Over the offsides there, flag on the play. So that's going to move them back up. Third down and 3 for Beaufort High. Now Jackson maneuvers his way through. He's going to make the line to gain first down and 10. So toughly contested. The defense definitely look like they're showing out a little bit more for Beaufort. But regardless of who makes the bigger plays, they both have done their job that they're supposed to do, whether it's Fort D or Beaufort. A 0 on the scoreboard, just under 3 minutes left to go to the end of the first half. Scoreless first half here so far. Ism looking for some room, plowing through. Gonna get a gain of about 8 yards, so second down and 8. Excuse me, I was looking at that backwards, but second down and 3. I was counting the other way. I don't know what I had going on in my brain. Don't judge me there, but last snap, 2-minute warning should be on the way. Stopped at the line, and they are there. And no 2-minute warning. They're going to keep it rolling. Collar hand off, and it looks like he had a room, but a big hit. Ooh, boy. Who came out of that? That was number 2, Chaz Mitchell, the free safety that came down there booming like that. I had to look and see his number, but Chaz come down from the safety spot, fills in and lays the boom. And Chaz was tired of the other Chaz getting his name called, so he decided he was going to make a play. But that was not before it was a 1st and 10. Apologize. Another short carry to the left, a little bit of a scrum going. And Fort D tried to say they came away, but they called it down. And that was Chaz Brown again. And I didn't hear a whistle. I'm not sure what happened here. And they didn't come up with the ball, so I'm trying to figure out whose ball it is. And they're having a discussion. And it looks like the side judge is saying Patriots ball. And let's see the official call from the white hat. And they're going to call a timeout Patriots. And I didn't get an official signal from the white hat. And I believe that's going to be Fort D ball for real. So that's going to be a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. With almost a minute left to go. Let me get that updated for you. Apologize, a little bit off there. Just over a minute left to go. Still haven't made the call. He said the offense still looking for the Eagles, and they're trying to figure it out. And there goes Libren. They had the crew, the offense still on the field, and Libren's trying to figure it out. And there was never actual an official call that I seen. So Libren's trying to figure this out. I would be trying to too, but it looks like the offense for them, for Fort D is on the field. So they're seeing they got the ball and they celebrated. But we never actually, you guys are watching here live just as well, we never actually got a signal from the white hat from whose ball it is. The side judge did signal. It looked like it was Fort D ball, but there was no actual call. And then they changed it to 1st down, but they didn't move the downs. So the Eagles offense is coming back. So it is going to be still Eagles ball. No turnover there. That was a lengthy little bit of confusion there. Save that replay there to go back and look at it, but I'm not sure exactly what happened there. The ball looked like it got stripped in that scrum by the end, but it looks like they stopped forward called the whistle, blew the whistle for forward progress, excuse me, but never actually made a signal. One said it was Fort D ball, and the other said never made a call. And we got a little bit of frustration here, as to be expected from the head coach there, Sean Lorenzano. I want to make sure I say his name, last name correctly. I knew his first name, but so it's going to be 2nd and 5 instead of 1st down in 10. And so Eagles ball. Let's see what happens here. And short run up the middle. And less than a minute left to go here. So 3rd down and about 3 here is what this is going to be. And a quick handoff left side. Got some room, trying to make it 1st down and goal. And they're going to stop it, and I believe Beaufort is going to use their final timeout here of the first half.
Once again, we'd like to thank Beaufort's own broadcasting this game live. Playing the highlights.
So first down and goal timeout. Beaufort, ladies and gentlemen, we will take a break, and we'll be right on back.
26 seconds left in the half. It was scoreless. Eagles, no timeouts. The Patriots with one.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
First down and goal, ladies and gentlemen. 26 seconds on the clock. 30 seconds left to go. No timeouts left for Beaufort. Forgot to take that graphic off, but no timeouts left. Collar rolling out, trying to find some room. List one, and it's going to be complete. Touchdown, Eagles. It's Keandre Jenkins with the touchdown for Beaufort. Collar on the dime. So Beaufort is out of timeouts. Fort D still with one timeout, and Beaufort finally, in the last few seconds, take the lead, and the extra point attempt is on.
Had the ball in a turnover. It was overturned, and the Eagles cash it in. Here's the extra point. Snap is a low one on the ground.
And a fumble there on the bad snap.
Low snap just went on the turf. Extra point no good. Keep that in your back.
Extra point no good. We'll go to the kickoff with 20 seconds left to go.
6-0 Eagles. 20 seconds left.
And just a reminder, with the Eagles scoring right there, literally right before the half, 20 seconds left to go, the Eagles do get the ball back here in the second half. They do get the ball back in the second half, as they did defer when they won the coin toss at the beginning at the game. Siobhan Jenkins checking in, key. Shouting out Keandre Jenkins, I assume, there. And all right, we got Matt for real in the chat. Heard Beaufort paid the refs. So let's chill on that. I always, even with games that I personally have no stakes in, it's annoying when, listen, if you've played sports long enough, sometimes the refs are going to get it right, sometimes they're going to get it wrong, and every time the call is not in your team's favor, that people get in their feelings, and it happens, man. Referees are human too, man. And the kick is off as Stephen. And a little bit of a low squib kick there to force the clock to stop rolling. They fumbled it, and they're chasing it down all the way into the end zone. They're trying to catch it, and now it's not going to be another Beaufort score. Touchdown, Beaufort High. Oh, my God. And the squib kick is doing this thing. So they got an onside kick that they recovered, and now a squib kick is working for Beaufort. And there's the flag down and a holding, which is going to be declined. So Beaufort touchdown, 6 on the board for the Eagles. And they're going to go up 12-0 here. And that is not the end of the first quarter. It was shocked and excitement there. Still 13 and a half seconds left to go here.
Light drizzle starting to fall again. If I want to, but I will.
And so the extra point is on the way. Hopefully, I did not bring my rain gear. It said clear skies today, less than 7% chance, but they never said it was 0. So hopefully my equipment survived here and survived the rain at Hilton Head Christian. So,
Defense.
but I was all covered up. I was tinted up and tarped up, covered in plastic to cover that game last week. And hopefully it's just a quick breeze and none of this hits the right spots on my computer to make it go
Coach is
blank
not
blank.
liking what's going to be said here. I think this might end up being a return. Or is it first down Eagles? That was kicked into the end zone.
And that's usually, you normally get it out the spot. The ball was kicked into the end zone, so it should be a touchdown. And Libran's
Eagles are coming out.
is upset, so it might be a touchback. Because Libran looks upset, and the only reason why he would be upset coming out of that is if they said it wasn't a touchdown. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, that's why you got to hurry up and kick the extra point and get to the next play, so that way you can.
Sounds like the Eagles are coming off Dorchester.
And Libran is fired up, so I think that's what it is. I think it's going to be touchback. Is going to be the call. I'm not sure there. We're going to save that. In the highlights there, but they're going to take them off the field. Bryce Libran is fired up.
It's not going to be. And that's exactly, I think, what's going to happen. The Patriots are going to get deputized.
Oh no!
They're going to rule it a
The
touchback.
defense
So it's not a touchback. Now
is
Big
coming back on the field, so it won't even be a touchback for Beaufort, and they start at the 20. The defense is on the field, so this is going to be a touchback for Fort D. So Fort D is actually going to get the ball on the 20-yard line. It's going to be a touchback for Fort D. What a change of situation. Yeah, if I was Libran, it's one thing to happen to go to a touchback for your own team instead of the 20 or something like that, but it is going to be first down and 10 for Fort Dorchester, and you see the crowd is not into that. But first down and 10, Patriots drops back, looking for some room. They got to come to play. Can't give up a big play here. That ball is going to be incomplete
attempted on the far
with just
side.
under 10 seconds left to go.
Patriots with the timeout left, 8 seconds left in the half. So the fumble that was not a fumble, they ruled it a touchback.
So second down and 10 here, likely the last play. He's going to scramble with it around the right side.
First down.
Is Mikael Warden with 1 second left to go on the clock.
The question is, will the Patriots burn their final timeout and run one more play, or will nobody out of bounds and the clock will stop? First down, Patriots at their own 44. So what I'll end up doing is probably putting this stuff in my bag, or my bag. Sorry. Package out of the
And
shotgun.
last play, stumbles on his own feet. The pressure is there, and the D-line gets the sack. And that's going to be the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's going to do
The
it for
score
the first
6
half
to
here.
12. I apologize, I forgot to take that score
6-0.
off for Beaufort. So it's going to be 6-0 here at the end of the half. So we'll take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back here on Beaufort Zone. See you for the start of the third quarter.
Clouds in the area, but hopefully they'll just stay over there.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BC TV on cable, YouTube, and on the BC TV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Beaufort is the kind of place you never want to leave. So what better place to build, live out dreams, and carve the future? A place for creators to converge and connect. The innovators, the moneymakers, the collaborators, those who imagine a new Beaufort and beyond. A place that intersects diversity, deep historical roots, and modern technological advancements. A place to scale your business and build your brand. We're the Beaufort Digital Corridor, your co-working space, business incubator, and technological hub. Welcome to your place to do more.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Beaufort is the kind of place you never want to leave. So what better place to build, live out dreams, and carve the future? A place for creators to converge and connect. The innovators, the moneymakers, the collaborators, those who imagine a new Beaufort and beyond. A place that intersects diversity, deep historical roots, and modern technological advancements. A place to scale your business and build your brand. We're the Beaufort Digital Corridor, your co-working space, business incubator, and technological hub. Welcome to your place to do more.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Beaufort is the kind of place you never want to leave. So what better place to build, live out dreams, and carve the future? A place for creators to converge and connect. The innovators, the moneymakers, the collaborators, those who imagine a new Beaufort and beyond. A place that intersects diversity, deep historical roots, and modern technological advancements. A place to scale your business and build your brand. We're the Beaufort Digital Corridor, your co-working space, business incubator, and technological hub. Welcome to your place to do more.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BC TV on cable, YouTube, and on the BC TV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Beaufort is the kind of place you never want to leave. So what better place to build, live out dreams, and carve the future? A place for creators to converge and connect. The innovators, the moneymakers, the collaborators, those who imagine a new Beaufort and beyond. A place that intersects diversity, deep historical roots, and modern technological advancements. A place to scale your business and build your brand. We're the Beaufort Digital Corridor, your co-working space, business incubator, and technological hub. Welcome to your place to do more.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here live on Beaufort Zone. It's the start of the second half of action. Beaufort with the lead 6-0. And thanks, guys, off the mic for halftime. But shout out to Alan Cleveland and Mike Rentz going over the explanation of the rules of that controversial play for Beaufort and Fort D of that recovery on the kickoff, explaining the rule that had Beaufort would have recovered it. But basically, they can't recover it in the end zone for a score once it's muffed, but you can cover it in play. So had they recovered it before it went into the end zone, it would have been Beaufort's ball. So thanks for that clarification. There not much of confusion if that was all the rules, but I thought they could recover it in the end zone. So, but you learn something new every day. And Izum, he's got the bulk of the carries here tonight. He's also got a return there. And he's going to bring it just short of the 20-yard line. So first down and 10. And looks like we got a flag on the play. So let's see what the call is here. So Beaufort's going back, and there we go. The call there. It's a block in the back on a Beaufort after the kickoff return. So Beaufort going to back it up some. So instead of starting at about their 17 or so yard line, they're going to spot the ball at the 7-yard line.
Spreading to build three lines, man in motion, going right to the left handoff. Should be a wide receiver coming up on the stretch. Oh, good Philly!
And a big block around the left side, trying to stay in bounds. And they're not going to call a whistle. And finally going to be caught down the big play, but we got a flag on the play before we cue the replay. We're going to see if that is going to come back. Stop the clock there. Don't want to get far off. So holding on the Eagles, so that is going to bring that run all the way back, unfortunately. So no big play for Beaufort. So unfortunately, that run's going to be spotted all the way back. Let's see where they actually mark the ball. It's a spot foul, so it is still going to be a first down. I think it's called from the spot, and they're going to march him back.
Ball is placed at the Beaufort, looks like 14, so it's going to be a seldom seen 1st and 5 after an offensive penalty.
So they're rolling the clock. And first down and 5 is what it's going to be for Beaufort High.
Eagles at their own 14 with play clock down to 4. Motion is right up the middle.
And it looks like a short run on that play. Going to bring up. He's going to make it 2nd and inches here. Or they're going to make a first down. Okay, they are going to signal. So first down and 10 for Beaufort.
Just underway third quarter, 6-0 Beaufort.
And up the left side, Fort D into the backfield, and a little bit of a sneaky step over there by Miguel Pearson there. As he hops in the backfield. Gotta love the step over right there. Necessarily a little bit of dominance, but this is still anybody's game. I think Beaufort High's defense, has kind of been the one that's been on it so far, but has held. I mean, let's be real. Fort D has, only given up 6 points. Like, this is still anybody's game by far. A touchdown and a field goal, and this changes a whole bunch of momentum in this tightly contested game right here. And a timeout, Beaufort High, ladies and gentlemen, their first one of the half. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back here on Beaufort's Own.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, after the timeout. Second down and 12 after the Beaufort with a timeout. Big tackle in the backfield by Miguel Pearson from Fort D. Collar was looking for his pitch man. He was nowhere near to go, and Collar doesn't look like the scrambler. He's going to be taken down in the backfield. He got a little bit of confused there on this play. So watch right here. He's looking for his pitch man right there, and he's got a little bit too far ahead of him, so he had to turn around and go the other way. The pitch man, you always got to stay behind and back so that way he can pitch the ball to you, and he got a little bit too far ahead there, so nowhere to go. And we got a player down on the field, ladies and gentlemen, and the trainers are on their way out. Third down and about 12 when we return. Injury timeout and on the way.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, after the injury time out. That was the big guy, Kenshawn Speaks, the senior offensive lineman that was down on that play. Tried to hop back in there, but obviously got to come out for one play. Quick throw to the backside, and that's going to be brought down in the backfield. That's number 10, Savon Garrett, and now Fort D, their defense is playing lights out now. And their defensive line and their interior front seven is going crazy. That's the middle linebacker coming down in here. Gotta love it. Former linebacker myself, fourth down, and about let's call it 17.
Even Rutledge with the screen getting over to 40. He was kind of dumbed down in terms of snaps. Big old push from the sideline now from the 39.
And a short punt. They're decent enough, but stayed in bounds to about across the 50. So first down and 10 for D, just inside their own territory there.
Tighten up your line. We like to see it. Beaufort will give them 2 extra yards. First down Patriots at around 45. Adams coming down the right. Coming on the left. Quandre in the backfield. On the snap, Adams will pull.
Adamski rolling out to the right side, trying to find a man, a low pass, and they're going to call that incomplete on the play. So second down and 10. Here we go.
Coming up off the turf. Hit the turf first. Second and 10. Decent throw from Adamski running, flushing out on like a bootleg to his opponent. Got the throw off, but off the mark. Second down Patriots at around 45. Patriots working to right to left. They keep it at 6 left. 8 from 11. No problem, man. I like doing this stuff. It's fun. Adamski out of the shotgun is going to hand off to Ward.
Hand off up the middle, just to the line of scrimmage there. So third down
Ward.
and about 9 here.
They give him a yard. Patriots 46, 34. Goal line's to 4-3 to the right, 1 to the left. Looking at Durant in action.
Adamski, he's going to run it himself. Looks like keep it. He's going to get it now for the first down. Just got tackled right side of the battle, but we got flags in the backfield there.
Two flags came in. One in the backfield and one on the Patriots 48. That one on the decline. Another holding incident. Hold on the play. We'll take a look closer to the line of scrimmage. That was a line in the backfield. Gave up a previous spot, so.
Still waiting it out, getting a little explanation. That holding call was going to be declined on the Patriots.
Declined on a previous spot. Holding flag in the backfield. They typically go from the previous spot, so.
So it's going to be third down. They're going to
First down
decline it.
Patriot 46, so that'll put it back to the Patriot 36.
Brings up third and 20.
Third and long for the Force at around 36.
Excuse me, they're going to accept the penalty there instead of declining it. So third down and 20.
Third and 7, 21 left in the third. Patriots on the clock. Third and long. 4-5 for a first down. Durant in the shotgun. Flies to the right, 1 to the left. Durant in the backfield. Adamski out of the shotgun. Takes the shotgun snap. He'll roll out to his right. Looking for the
And he's going to be brought down. That's number 14, Rylan Keown, making the play in the backfield.
Adamski tried to roll out to his right to the receiver, but couldn't get rid of it, and he's sacked. He's going to be back to the Patriot 24.
I am AP. I believe that's Amari Patterson, former Beaufort High wide receiver, now over at Bluffton, tuning in the chat there. But the rule is you cannot recover, as explained in the chat there. Had to explain it to myself too as well. Now a muff punt. Oh my God. And a muff punt, and there's been enough to go around today of things on both sides of the field that both coaches, Coach Library and Coach Lorenzano, are both going to have to talk to their team about in practice. There are going to be a lot of hands on the ball drills, a lot of special teams practice for both teams when they go to practice tomorrow. Should they do that, because it's both teams have had some suspect plays on special teams now, and it's gone bad for both sides. But now muff point. But as I was explaining to AP, that you cannot recover the ball into the end zone. Had Beaufort recovered that ball on the 1 yard line, it would have been their ball. But because they recovered it in the end zone, however, it was no longer their ball, so it was a touchback. Second down and 5 on play. As always, AP, I tell everybody to check the schedule. I never answer the question because I want you to check the schedule. I do a lot of work to put the schedule out there early for you. I do a lot of work. Subscribe to the channel, look at the upcoming live streams, and you'll see when I'm coming to the Bobcat Stadium, to the Big BL. Third down and 5. Adamski looking for some room on the right-hand side. He's got an opportunity. That's going to be caught, held on to, and in the end zone, touchdown for Dorchester. That's number 5, Lores Matthews.
Strike to the right side, and Matthews catches it over the defender and runs into the 6. Makes it to tie it at 4:47 in the tackle.
Apologize, forgot to stop the time there. I'll adjust that in a second. Extra point onto the field.
Just came out of nowhere. Set to kick. Here's the snap. Kick is up. Right down the middle of the 20-line. Remember the other
And the
night,
kick
Dorchester
is
was
good
up
there.
7-6.
7-6 Fort Dorchester takes the lead.
7-6. Official timeout. Let's take a
As
look
I
at the replay.
update the scoreboard for you, 4 minutes and 47 seconds left, and you saw the signal there by the white hat. Official timeout, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll take a break once more, and we'll be right back here on Beaufort's Own.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to go here in the second half, continuing in the third quarter after Fort Dorchester scored. Kick return, the kick squads on the field. And a touchback there. And it's going to be Beaufort ball, first and 10. They're on the 20-yard line. And going to be stopped in the backfield once again. That's the big guy, Savon Garrett, his second time getting into the backfield so far here tonight that I can count off the top of my head, but for sure in the second half, he's on one tonight, and he's finally starting to pick it up. Second down and 12 for Beaufort High. Once again, nowhere to go. The defense starting to step up for Fort Dorchester. And it looks like we got a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a break, and we'll be right on back. Or is that a injury timeout? Yes, sir.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After the injury timeout, Collar was looking to pass, trying to find some room, being chased down, able to get away from Milo. Short pass down the sideline. Ball is going to be incomplete. And that's going to bring up fourth down. I thought it was third down there, so fourth down. Look at the marker. I apologize. You guys trust me to run the scoreboard, and I got you guys off the mark there. Fourth down. Bounce, and he muffed that and decided to fall on it. So once again, while that was caught and recovered on Fort Dorchester side, it just brings the point of, like I said, you see on the last punt to Beaufort, there was a muff punt and a recovery, and now on that side they muffed it. Now they kept Fort Dorchester kept it, but you see it's been going both ways here tonight. First game jitters, I guess, for both of these teams here tonight. Adamski looking for some room, going to his right, moving to his left, back to his right, back to his left, able to fire, and he's got a man. That's going to be complete by Kel Worthen. Nice play right there. It's about extending the play. They're going to say he's out of bounds there, so that's going to roll the clock. And picked it up and going to be tackled in the backfield. Second down and 12 here. Going to the side. And almost intercepted. And oh man, you want to talk about a missed opportunity right there. And another injury timeout. Looks like some more cramping and maybe some hydration there, getting some stretching going there on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break and we'll be right back here on Beaufort's Own.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Third and 12 here, back from the timeout injury. That was the senior DB Raymond Middleton that was down on the ground there for a second there. Looked like it was just some cramping, but everything seems to be okay. Quick throw. And going to be brought down in the backfield. That's Rylan Keown once again. And he's gonna elect to return it this time. No fair catch, I don't believe. But flag on the play.
His will go into a receiver punt. He's hit literally the late 64 yards here. They're going to get him for an they're going to get 4 for an interference. I believe it's because of the interference against Beaufort. As I would like to say, I don't like that call. I really don't. They only need to do it 3 or 4 times a game. 2 yards on top of the catch. Fourth and down. 23. They're going to run another 15-yard drive here. Out to their own, looks like 38. It is. First down easy. Tail Casey 7-6. 1:15 left in the third quarter. It's taken. Caller on the offense. Snap.
A little bit of reverse play. Thought he had some room there, but the defense is there. Nowhere to go. Stopped at the line. 2nd down and 10.
Jenkins is now down.
And he's going to be down on the field. Injury timeout, ladies and gentlemen. We'll step away and we'll be right back here on Beaufort Zone.
Outside. Snap being pretty cold.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
And they're going to leave it at 2nd and 9 here on the return. Rolling the clock there after the injury timeout. Handoff left side. Tipped at the line and falls for it, but flag on the play.
You're holding off the out. 2nd and 9. Stay with the
So it is going to be holding.
send them back 10 yards and make it 2nd and 19. Second down Eagles on their own 29. 50 seconds left in this third quarter. Defensive line has held their own. Not into the second quarter. Look to take over the football. Caller again out the shotgun. Looks like he's got an
And
assignment.
2nd and 19 after the holding penalty. Clock rolling here.
Caller going to drop back. Looks to fire. 1-on-1 coverage on the outside. And it's incomplete. Jefferson on the island out there by himself. Covered Malik Isner, who I'd say right now, just looking at that matchup, not a favorable matchup for Ford, but good job by
Apologize for the
Jefferson.
glitch out there, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd down and 19.
3rd and 19. 4.6 minutes left in the third. 7-6 Beaufort. Caller out of the shotgun is out to his right. Neither side.
Just under 30 seconds left to go here.
Caller out of the shotgun. Throwing all kinds of targets. He'll have to run. He'll dump it off right.
Another deep pass. And oh, a collision on the play. A lot of bodies in the area. We're going to be incomplete. That's going to be 4th down.
Pass was intended to make 7. Malik
a sideline warning on Beaufort High.
Sideline warning. Thought I saw a signal to the sideline. Fourth down, and the Eagles are going to force the punt. Fourth and 19.
17 seconds left to go here.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Patriots trailing at 7-6. And Rutledge set to receive this punt. He's standing in his own 44. Punt is a good one. Chasing it back. Going to catch it at his own.
They're going to take it down here now the near sideline. Going to reverse to the opposite side. Trying to find some room and finally going to be brought down on about the 39, 40-yard line.
Patriots going to take over. Rutledge on the return of about 6. First down Patriots inside their own 40. 3 seconds left in this quarter. Coming back on offense. Last play of this quarter, barring extra game shenanigans. Play clock already down to 8. They're going to hurry to get a play off. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Adamski out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. He'll drop back. Looks to throw. He's going to
With
run.
some room, decides to think it's going to stay flat towards the line and overthrows this guy. Almost had the opportunity for the first down there, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the third. We'll take a break. When we get back, your score, Fort Dorchester with the lead, 7-6 over Beaufort.
From unseen to Matthews. The extra point gives the Patriots a 7.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Start of the fourth quarter underway. Fort Dorchester with the lead by 1.76 over Beaufort. It's been a rough game for both of these guys. Chaz Brown, he's the star. He's cooled down just a little bit on the defensive line. Loses a potential sack right there as Adamski finds a way to get it to his man Durant for a gain of about 5 yards there. Third down and about 5.
Breaks through a tackle and gets close to the Patriots 45. We'll call it a 5.
And yeah, so many injury timeouts, I do agree, but usually with football, early in the year, a lot of teams, those first games, first game or two, the August in the heat, the humidity, hurricane season, it's usually a lot of cramp line. That's usually across the board. That's high school, that's college, that's NFL. It's less and less, but it happens a lot, usually, in football, with all the cramps outside in the heat. Adamski, quick throw, wide receiver screen to the left side. He's got a man. He's running down the left side. He's got the first down and more. Derek Simpson making himself known. I believe his first catch of the night. A low snap once again for Fort D. Adamski rolls out right, finds a guy, short completion. That's the Simpson again. The short gain for about 4 yards, so second down and 6. Looking for somewhere to go. Dumps it off at the last second. Evades another sack. Gets it to his man Durant, and Durant making his way for a first down. Good play right there for Dorchester. And Adamski once again getting away. Beaufort getting close, but yet so far away from getting these sacks on Adamski. And he's making some plays out of it.
Does not look pretty, but who cares about who looks pretty or not? Adamski out of the shotgun. It's going to be a run straight up the
And
middle.
Durant running through the middle. So far, breaking tackle. He's got an opportunity to go all the way here. Brought down at about the about the 3-yard line. Talk to me, Kyrome Durant. There's no Kevin. He said, you know who I am. You know who I am. Kyrome Durant.
Goal at the 5. Durant coming off for a sub. Adamski out of the shotgun. Got Water to his left. Snap, hand off to Water straight up the middle. He's met at
Waters trying to find somewhere to go.
looks like about 2. He'll get to the
And nowhere to go. Jaden Simmons and crew is there.
good for you. You need to see Slade touchdown. Wardler to the right of Adamski out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Here it is.
Adamski throws it right side, wide open, touchdown, Devin Gates.
He's hit on the right side. He's in for the touchdown. Dorchester's lead. It's a 13-6 victory coming up on the drive of the fourth quarter.
And up goes Fort D. You want to talk about a toughly contested game here so far. And once again, it's still a one-score game, even with the field goal. But, man, you want to talk about a team really filling their backs against the wall here in this second half, coming out and realizing like 6-0. They haven't really scored a point. They come out here with 2 scores. Now, extra point coming on the way.
Point snap, kick is up, and it's good.
And the kick is good. 14 on the board for 14-6 with the lead here by 8.
Give Gates with his first touchdown of the season. Back-to-back drives for the Fort ends with passing touchdowns from Adamski. Life races inside in the first half. Just clicking, close. Kind of hard to think.
We've got an opportunity here, guys. Don't forget our upcoming slate here for the rest of the week. Tuesday and Thursday, we got volleyball, Beaufort versus Hilton Head Christian and Beaufort versus Battery Creek. And then Friday, we go to Well Branch to watch Hardyville versus Well Branch from 1A, 2A matchup, new rivalry at Hardyville in its second year, 43, I believe 32 win over Bethune-Bowman last week. So a nice start to the season for Hardyville. Wanting to see how they come out again more in their second year. New head coach Arthur Gardner, longtime coach in Friend. So definitely going to be excited to see that game. And a new coach over at Well Branch as well, replacing the longtime Terry Hatcher, former Beaufort High assistant. So some exciting games, some new head coaching territory there at Hardyville and Well Branch on Friday.
How much of that, what did I say earlier? That extra point, that Beaufort sensation, that's a big moment right now because now they've not been touched since they emerged. Here it comes. Swinging kick. And it's going to actually hit at the 1 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
That's going to be a touchback. Nowhere to go. First down in 10
Turnovers have been the story of the game tonight.
for Beaufort. Ball going to be spotted on that 20-yard line.
Kickoff always tipped before the making. Goal to the touchback. Recovered it in the end. The goal to the touchback, but not a touchdown.
Collar drops back. They set the running back screen. Jackson trying to find somewhere to go, trying to break some tackles. Gets a gain of about somewhere between about 7 to 8 yards there. And they're actually going to give them 9 there, so 2nd down and 1 to go. And about 1.5 maybe there. End up the middle. It's going to be 1st down and 10. Low snap. And College is going to have to fall on and know where to go. And just between his legs and Beaufort, it's been on the opposite side. It's been 4D that's been having the low snaps for most of the game. And now Collar hit the first low snap he's received here tonight. And it goes between his legs, and he has to just fall on it there. They're going to lose some yards. 2nd down now and about 18. And that's the timeout for Beaufort, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. One more timeout left for Beaufort.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Outside of the timeout, 2nd down and 8 after the low snap. Yep, tipped pass down. Apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I got a wonky HDMI cable here that's going crazy. That's causing us to glitch in and out. Apologize about that. My 3rd down and 18. That's an incomplete pass. Three to the bottom of the screen. Collar looking for some room. Tosses one down the right side, and he's just going to throw that one away. That's going to bring up 4th down. And got it soon. The punt team's coming on here. That's going to be false start on Beaufort, so that's going to back them up some more. And this time, a little bit of time to be able to get that punt off, try to be able to put his leg into it, and a running fair catch there. It's going to be first down and 10 for Fort D. I'm gonna really give you guys opportunity to check that out there. But the weather here today, 83 degrees. A little bit of wind there coming off of the rain we had all weekend there. Not too bad here, but starting to feel good now as the sun definitely goes down and changes that feels like from the no rain on this side. It's been kind of chill for the last couple of days. Handoff run in the middle. Chaz Brown with another quick tackle. Handoff, left side, trying to find some room. Stiff arm gets enough for the first down, down the sideline, and Worthen making some room there. Nice play for Worthen. Trying to find some room. This time he's going to be stopped in the backfield. James Thomas coming in making a play. And no rush for Fort D, trying to take as much time off the clock as they can here on this possession. Second down and 9. Just under 20 seconds left on the play clock. And off over to the left-hand side and nowhere to go this time. Beaufort High with the stop. Eisner and crew there. Excuse me. That was Jerome Durant on the carry there. Jaden Simmons seems like he's a little bit shaken up on the play. And he seems like he popped up there, but Trainer already made her way on the field, so he'll definitely have to come off for at least one play. But it'll be third down and 10. And it's going to be false start on the offense. So the Patriots are going to back it up just a little bit there. Some extra time on the play clock after the penalty, no matter for Fort Dorchester trying to run a timeout. Low snap once again, nowhere to go. The defense is there. To stop in the backfield, Jaden Simmons and the rest of the crew is there.
Fourth and 15. Clock under 5 minutes. It's kind of an interesting situation. They try to go for it. They try to punt it. Put it in the end zone is only going to gain you 15 yards. But here right now, I don't think the Panthers are just going to let this clock wind down and take a timeout at all. Sack number 2. Beaufort doesn't have the option to stop the clock here. They only have one timeout left. So the Panthers are going to let this run down to about 2 seconds or 1 on the play clock and call it just a timeout. Or just take the delay again and back it up 5 yards from the punt. And they will. They'll just take the delay of game.
And Fort Dorchester just going to take the delay of game on that one and run as much time off the clock as they can.
Again, McCall likes to fake the punt.
And just get some extra room, it looks like, for a punt. And they're going to try to make Beaufort drive the full length of the field here. You want to talk about a strategy for Fort Dorchester, intentional delay a game so they get a little bit more room to punt here and try to pin Beaufort back deep.
Taylor Gizem should be the return man. He's standing at the 10. Snap. Tag. Free kick. Probably going to go the end zone.
And it does go into the end zone.
Tried to pin it. Can't do it. So it's a net gain or a 20-yard punt. 4 minutes, 3 seconds left in the fourth. Panthers lead 23-6. It's only one timeout, so either final drive here.
This is the 4-minute drive for Beaufort. Got to find a way to make something happen here. Only one timeout, 3-4 for Dorchester here. So they could potentially, depending on how far Beaufort gets, maybe if Beaufort gets inside the red zone, maybe with 1 minute left, does Coach Lorenzano and Beaufort Fort Dorchester start using their timeouts or what? And no team timeout. This is going to be a referee's timeout. A little bit of water here for the final stretch. 80 degrees, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll take a break. You saw the signal there. And we'll be right back here on Beaufort's Own.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the referee timeout, Beaufort's got to find a way to score here. Collar looking for someone rolling to his right. His left and makes a throw. And can't get it. Ball's going to be incomplete. Second down at 10.
Coverage on the outside by the Patriots.
Beaufort hurrying up, a quick throw to the left side, trying to get out. A big hit inbounds there.
Crazy County going into this, missed that pass a minute ago. It's a gain of 5 to the 25-yard line.
Beaufort running there basically effectively their 2-minute drill now, even though they got under 4 minutes.
Third and 4. Snap, dropping back after the rush.
Kala looking for some room, throws too high, almost intercepted.
Fastball's incomplete on the near sideline. Near side.
4th and 5 for Beaufort. This could potentially be the game here.
Jefferson with that one deep inside. So 4th down and 4. Eagles one timeout.
Looking for some room. Collar, he's gonna be sacked. And that's gonna be Thomas Warner, brings him down, the big guy.
First down, Patriots.
And that's gonna be a turnover on downs, and they are gonna be in the red zone.
18 yards.
And Thomas Warner effectively
First down.
almost calling game. First down and 10 inside the 20 for Dorchester.
Patriots take the time. Hold on the ball. Secure the ball. Offense coming back out after the knee.
And they could end the game here still. Beaufort only has one timeout, and they still have an opportunity to get a first down here.
You got Martin for Lane. Clock to the 4th. Hand off to Warden. Tries to bounce outside. Gets through one tackle.
More than breaking tackles, trying to find somewhere to go. The rest of the defense is there, nowhere to go.
Two given one.
Whistles to stop forward progress. No flags on the play.
2nd and 9 coming up on 4th. It's been a pretty gutsy effort for the Patriots tonight. 14-6, 2:50 left. Patriots with 3 timeouts. Eagles only with 1. Patriots can put the only points on the board and make it a 2-possession game if they win by 8.
And they're going to take their time. Play clock just getting under 20 here.
Can't leave much on the clock. Continue to run.
Hand off over to the left side, just trying to run out the time. It's about 2 yards.
And now timeout Eagles. They're going to
And
take
timeout Beaufort right here before the 2-minute warning. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break and we'll be right back here on Beaufort's own 3rd down and 7 when we return. There's a timeout. Beaufort, their 3rd and final timeout.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Down and 7 after the Beaufort timeout. Turnover on downs, got them in a position to sack on 4th down. Handoff up the middle.
Up the middle. He's going to be stopped 4-yard gain. Looks like a gain.
And it's going to be 4th down and about 6 maybe.
It's coming out of the 4th. 2 minutes left in the 4th. He's going to set an attempted field goal.
And the field goal unit is making their way onto the field.
Timeout Patriots. 90
Patriots are going to call their own timeout here. And we'll take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back here on Beaufort's Own.
Beaufort County TV is proud to partner with Beaufort's Own to bring you all this great high school sports action again this season. You can find BCTV on cable, YouTube, and on the BCTV app. Head over to BeaufortCounty.tv for more information on Beaufort County TV. Beaufort County TV, broadcasting our community.
Field goal attempt is up, and it's going to be good. 3 on the board for Fort D. And they're going to go up 17-6. With just under 1.5 left to go. Kickoff on the way. Kickoff on the way. Just under 1.5. And that one's going to go out of bounds. So flag on the play. So let's see if they're going to take it or they're going to go for the re-kick. And they're just going to put the offense on the field. Ball going to be spotted on that 35-yard line with under 1.5, and they got to find a way to try to get 2 scores really, really fast. On the bright side, Beaufort wouldn't need 2 full scores. They need a score and the field goal. They need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal. And they can accomplish 2 of those on the same possession. They got to get something going here, and they got to get the ball back. First down and 10. And he's going to be brought down in the backfield. That's going to be a sack. That's first down and 10. So make that second down and about 14. Collar trying to find some room, air some out. And that ball is going to be incomplete. We're going to make 3rd down. Beaufort's winning out of chances here. Third down, trying to run. He got the sack in the last drive in chase. Not going to get it now. Collar trying to find somewhere and just runs back to the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go. Fourth down now for Beaufort. Beaufort last chance here, 4th and 10. And for Dorchester, and as much as they can in the previous defense, they got the interception, trying to run it all the way back, going to be brought down. That's Jeff Jefferson, the DB, and that is going to do it for the night, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of shoddy on the camera work on my part by overthrown. Wasn't expecting that kind of heave out of nowhere as no one was in the area. And Jeff Jefferson with the interception for Fort Dorchester. So effectively, they're going to come out and put down a knee. It's going to be 1st down and 10. And 37 seconds left. We're on the clock here. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in here on Beaufort Tone. My name has been Javon Livingston. Thank you also for bearing with me for doing everything solo. And I also want to give love to our channel sponsor, BCTV, for also putting Beaufort Tone Media's games on the county station as well. Shout out to Coach Adams, Bradley Adams, the AD here at Beaufort High School for welcoming me, allowing me to come here to do this game, and always showing me love, giving me a little bit of commentary on the press box announcements as well, letting everybody know where they can watch the game. And for the Beaufort High fans, also always love when I stream. That's going to be the final knee there, and that's pretty much going to do it as everybody lines up there at the 50-yard line to get ready to shake hands. And so once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget, you can watch the post-game highlights here on our YouTube channel at Beaufort's Own. We'll share those to Facebook and X as well. So we're trying to get our X page back going, but also always subscribe to YouTube, see our upcoming schedule, see we're going to live, see our post-game highlights and full-game replays of this game and more. We got volleyball tomorrow for the next couple of days, and then we're back to football on Friday once again. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in on Beaufort Zone. Once again, my name is Javon Livingston. I want to appreciate everybody for tuning in. And thank you, and have a great night. Your final score, Fort Dorchester 17, Beaufort 6.